You can also download color schemes, swatches from Adobe Color. Just make sure that you're logged into your profile and create your color scheme, and you can download it from there. And you can also go to Pantene Colors. They create standardized colors across different apps like Adobe Illustrator, Photoshop, and InDesign. And you can always go to their website and download the colors there. I'm not sure if you heard of the color of the year, but Pantene does the color of the year. Okay, now let's talk about creating and saving tints of color. A tint of color is a lighter version of the original color. So what you're doing is actually adding white to the original color to make a lighter shade of that color. So I'm going to select the darker yellow here in the middle of this flower and go down to fill, swatch boxes, and we're just going to click on one of the global colors here. So I'm going to click on this one that we just made, this pink color. Then I'm going to click on these color mixer. As you can see now, because it's a global color, you will see a slider here, and the T stands for tint. And as you can see, you can move this slider, and again, what it's doing is adding white to the color to make it a lighter shade. And then you can just do a color picker of the color and change it here, as you can see. And as you can see, when I'm doing it with the color picker, the tint percentage changed to here, like the percentage of the color. So it would be the original color that we created, but it would be a tint of 23.67. Then you just hit exit on your keyboard to get rid of that box. Now with that still selected, we're going to go back into the property panels on their appearance and let's see the fill box. And then we're going to click on that swatch here. And then we're going to go back over here to the swatches panel. As you can see, it didn't add another color to the swatches panel for the new color that we created a tint of. It's the same exact one. However, it's just a tint of 23%. So to create this swatch, you need to go ahead and go back down to swatches and click on the new swatch button to create the swatch. And when you do that, you will see it save as the same name as the original swatch, but with just the 24% added at the end. And let's go ahead and do a side by side of the colors here. This is the 100%, the original color here, and this is the original color at 24%. You can also copy the appearance of attributes of a color as well, if you do not want to save the color as a swatch. With the selection tool, click on the object that you want to copy your attributes to. Then click on the eyedropper tool. And then you're going to click on the object that you want to apply the attributes to. And then it will copy the attributes to the other object that you selected with the eyedropper tool. Then you can just hit select, deselect. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to actually put your swatches that you create into a folder. We talked about this briefly a few minutes ago, so let me just show you how to actually put it in a folder. So we're going to select all the ones that we created by clicking on one and then hitting select and then selecting the last one to select all of them. And then we're just going to go to the folder here, and then we can just rename it to whatever we want. I'm going to keep it as is and click on OK. And when you do that, we'll put it in a folder for you down here, so you can just click on it whenever you want. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to open up the color guide. So say you are stuck on trying to find colors that would go with a certain color that you already have on your artboard. What you would do is click on that color, make sure that it is selected over here. Then you will go to your windows, go to color guide. And what it does, it shows you variations of colors of that color that you have selected. So I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so you can see here. And as you can see, here are the shades of this color and also the tints of the color. And don't forget that this little white triangle means that the color is a global color. So make sure you have their base color selected here, and it will show you the shades and the tints of the base color. Then you can click this drop down button and it will show you different types of complementary colors to match with your base color. So you can have the split, the left array, the compound, high contrast, and so forth and so forth. And you can pick them with any of these sets of color schemes.